Hi there. Reading newspaper is very important. And if you are a beginner, this is very vital for you actually. But I have seen many first time readers, what they do is they select the wrong newspaper, wrong news, and then they message me and say, oh my God, sir, it's very boring to read. All the words are new. Well, you know what they do after that? They just quit reading the newspaper. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to select the right news, right newspaper, the right way, the right strategy, so that reading can be fun for you and not punishment. Very important video if you are a beginner, because as I said before many times in all my videos that reading is the key factor to develop your fluency, your sentence factor, to develop your sentence construction, everything. Reading is very important. But if you end up reading the wrong news or the wrong newspaper, this reading will be a punishment for you rather than fun and growth. Stay tuned properly. Don't change the channel. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to select the newspaper. Exactly, I'll walk you through step-by-step process. And I'm sure that this video is going to help you to be a better communicator, develop your vocabulary, and speak effortlessly. Of course, without studying boring grammar. If you're watching this video first time, if you are a new viewer, then I have an online session. If you directly want to contact with me, I have a live session, no recorded live session, where English fluency and confidence is developed without boring grammar. WhatsApp number is given. You can WhatsApp my team and they will contact you. Here we go. Now, which newspaper to take? There are so many. For example, Times of India is there, Indian Express is there. We can go with the Hindu is there, Economic Times is there, and many other like the DNA, or the DNA is the name of my institute. Okay, it's the DNA only is there, as well as Mumbai Mirror is there. So you can decide, but I have observed that the Times of India is quite easy. It's not very hard to understand and digest. The news are from all the walks of life and you enjoy. Now, what I say is, out of all these newspapers, definitely go with Times of India. It's quite easy to understand. And the topics which are selected are quite connected with your everyday life. So reading will be fun for you. Now, just if I show you the Times of India, if I type here, Times of India, okay. Now what will happen, just see. There are so many news are there, and most of the people do this mistake. What they do is they just go and select any news which they want, like come here, like today's 11th of August. Which one you're going to read? See, all these options are there. And what they do is they just, for example, click on India and the news comes, and now which one you're going to read. If you read all the news, for example, let us come here. Okay, Lok Sabha adjourned. Okay, Lok Sabha adjourned, sign die. Now what is this? We don't know what is Lok Sabha and what is the sign die and what is the meaning of all this. Do not read this, because these news are boring news. Don't read this. And if you're preparing for UPSC and if you are very much interested in this, go with this. But if you're a beginner, that's what I said. If you're a beginner, at the beginning, don't go with this. I will tell you which news to read. Okay, let us come back here and I will open another window of Google here. Okay, now let us see what is the right way. I'll explain you. Let us go back again. Times of India, see here, T-I-M-S, Times of India, but I will type Times blogs, okay, Times blogs. Now, come here with Times blogs, and here we go. Out of all these options which you can see, go with Reader's blog. Don't go with Speaking Tree or Lifestyle or their own editorial blogs. They are very difficult to digest. The language used is very difficult. Let us go with Reader's blog and see which one to select. Now you have options to select from. Here you go. Okay, the first is Independence Day Celebrations of India at the Red Fort. You can even read this, or you can go with Sip, Savor and Socialize, tea and coffee rituals in Indian workplaces, yoga for women's health. Easy for you. And you will find something out of it. Understand? When you are reading a news, you should not be interested in English. You should be interested in the news. You should be interested in the content. And if you are interested in that, you enjoy reading. And when you enjoy reading, you develop your English. That is the core fundamental which I want to tell you here. Let's come here. Father's Day special. Okay. You can go with this. Corporate Mazdoor, you can go with this. Perception of half-traveled journey, okay? The journey of self-belief, eco-friendly and sustainable agriculture, marital rape or heinous crime, okay? Top 6 things to do in Old Delhi. Oh, okay. Recently I was in Old Delhi for my Josh talks. So let us come here and open this. Let us see what is there. Okay, so I think everyone loves travel. So you can go with this. Why don't we read this news? And let us see how the words are used. Let me come on this side so that you can have a proper view and I don't block you. Visit Jama Masjid. Now when you read this, I will read for you and I will show you. This grand mosque built by Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century is one of the largest and the most impressive in India. Admire its stunning architecture, climb the Minarets, new word for you, right? How to pronounce it? We can pronounce it as minarets. Now, what are minarets? Minarets okay, they are kind of tall, kind of columns are there, and they are used there to call people for prayers. Okay, they're tall. You may have seen on a mosque. Okay, they're tall, and from there are some loudspeakers placed over there. They're called as minarets. For a panoramic view of the city, if you go there, you can get a word panoramic. Pan means overall. Panoramic means you get overall. We can use bird's eye view of a city and experience the peaceful atmosphere inside the courtyard. How is this? Can you understand? Can you enjoy this? And I'm sure yes. I'm sure yes. Courtyard. I mean, courtyard is a place which is surrounded by some walls around, and it's like a middle empty place. That's courtyard. Now, explore Chandni Chowk. Why I'm showing you this? The reason is when you are interested in places, when you are interested in any topic, you enjoy reading Chandni Chowk. One of the oldest and busiest markets in Delhi, Chandni Chowk offers a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. Stroll through the stroll, just walk with it, strolling, walking just casually, stroll. Narrow alleys, okay, shop for spices, textile, jewelry, and taste the delicious street food the area is famous for. Parathe Wali Gali and Kanchan Fashion are the must visit. Oh, there's a spelling mistake here. When you visit this place, they can also make mistakes. They are also humans. Okay, now see here. Sensory overload of sights means when there is too much for you, when you are watching too much, and if you can't handle that, that's called as sensory overload of sights. Let us come here, and have you found any word which is very difficult here? I don't think so. Let us go and see. Look at this. Red Fort. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Red Fort is an iconic monument that serves as the main residence for the Mughal emperors. Explore the vast complex which includes museums, gardens, and various architectural marvels. Marvels means something which is very surprising. Marvels, astonishing. It is also a simple word. Enjoy a rickshaw ride. To truly immerse yourself in the old world charm of the area, charm, happiness. Take a rickshaw ride through the winding lanes. Winding means curvy, winding lanes of Old Delhi. The ride offers a unique perspective on the bustling streets and allows you to observe daily life up close. Bustling is very busy. I was there. I've experienced that. It's a fantastic sight. Everyone is busy. The markets, and I mean, it's so crowded. It's an amazing place. Pay a visit to Fatehpuri Masjid. Again, it's another nice place to go over. Another impressive mosque in Old Delhi, Fatehpuri Masjid, is worth a visit for its exquisite. Okay, what is the word? Exquisite. Okay, exquisite architecture and peaceful ambience. Built in the 17th century of Fatehpuri Begum, it stands as a symbol of the area's rich history. Now we are And another is Gauri Shankar temple. This prominent Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Shiva is a place of religious significance and architectural beauty. The temple's central lingam, a sacred symbol, sacred means which is considered as pure, sacred, of Lord Shiva is made of a black stone, and the interior features intricate carvings. Now, come here. Out of all this 3-4 paragraphs, you tell me, was there anything difficult here? Did you find anything which was very difficult? How was this? This is the way you have to select the right news, the right newspaper if you are a beginner. And it's not that difficult. Now, I have explained with the process, but you have to go and do it actually. Now, in the entire process, one more thing is there, that is notes taking, that is writing down the vocabulary. For example, there were some couple of new words you may have found it difficult. Stunning, no, it's not quite new, maybe for you. Everyone knows this word now. For example, the word is stroll. Note it down in your vocabulary notebook. Write down the meaning and understand the pronunciation using Google. That's all. That's all. So in this way, you have to work on your newspaper reading. Next time, choose the right news and the newspaper. My best wishes. Bye-bye.